Good evening, everyone. So this week's market breakdown, we're going to plot our overall resistance here, and then we'll plot our overall support here. And now we're going to start breaking it down into smaller time frames. So we've got the monthly, then we've got weekly. What highs, what lows have we seen on the weekly? You can see that, okay, this has been a good level of resistance and it became a level of support. So you can change this into blue because we're in the weekly. Not that much past information because gold has never been this high before. So high, low is how we're going to follow it. Another good level of resistance you can see in the weekly is here. Market reached up to this level, then sold all the way down there and closed there. Then the new one opened here. When it closed above, there was a slight retest, the bullish opening. Another level of support is below this candle here because you can see market came down, retested, and then bought off. So from here we can go to the daily. In the daily, what can we see? We can see a high formed here. Market reached all the way here and then fell. So this is a good level of resistance at this point here. Because we're in the weekly, we go to a smaller time frame color, which is red. And then from here, we can now go to a smaller time frame so that we can identify our high highs and high lows properly. So when we look here, we can see, okay, we had good support down here. And then because we've gone into a smaller time frame, we also have to switch this. So basically from this to purple. So now we've got support, resistance, and then we've got this point here where the market is closed below this level, and the high that was formed was here. So this is a better level actually in the market right here. So you've got your higher low, another high. So this is a good level to watch out for here. So yeah, basically got high highs and high lows, high highs, higher low. Market is in between this area here. Then we also want to watch out for this level of resistance on top here, because the market reached on top here and has retested. So we don't know what's going to happen. We've got a high low, and possible high to be formed since gold has been in an uptrend. And then what we can do now to identify this high properly, we can switch to a smaller time frame like H1. So in H1 we can now see what's happening here. And then because it's made a high and high low, we're assuming that right now the market made a fake out. So this was our current high, this is our high low. And then we can reduce this because you can see that the market broke out and broke back in. If we look at H2, that was a fake out because it broke out, broke back in. H4, you can see it broke out, then broke back in there. So now that it's at 50%, you can either buy and target these high highs at this point here. And then now we'll adjust it to 161.8 because that's the fib extension level there. So yeah, this is basically the analysis for the week, guys. We're operating between this and this level here. If I see, let's say, a double bottom in H1, then yeah, it's good for buys. And then you can buy it TPs above here. So remember what I said, guys, TPs can be broken lines so that you know that, okay, this is a take profit level. So we can switch from this to dotted lines, and then this one also here to dotted lines. And that is a setup for gold. If it decides to form a double top, then we can sell it to the downside here to say, okay, it's going to retest. So if it forms a double top in H1, then buys will no longer be valid, sells will be the ones that are valid. So let's say if it respects this area here, and the pattern will be able to identify if it respects this area here is a head and shoulder pattern. And that is how to trade gold, ladies and gentlemen. Remove this rectangle here so that it looks neat. You know where you're headed. And yeah, that's the analysis for the week.